one of the things that I found super interesting about you and how you sort of put your music together is that you're entirely a bedroom project. You write, you record, you produce, you mix, you master your music all in your bedroom.
Yeah.
With nothing but your laptop and earphones.
Yeah, pretty much. Like my earphones are also like my microphone. So the one that came with like my cell phone, the mic of that.
Yeah.
I just use that as my microphone for my vocals as well.
That's it.
So yeah.
And everything at home.
Yeah.
So you were studying your master's of research in sustainable futures at
Yes.
the University of, well, depending on your accent, Bath or Bath. So
Bath. Yeah, I call it Bath.
yeah. So that's what you were doing. What is sustainable futures?
Right. So it's got a very broad like explanation to it. But I think sustainability, as we say, is kind of like exhausting the resources in the present in such a way that there's enough for the future, but at the same time, it's enough for the present. So, but at the same time, everyone uses resources, no matter what discipline you're from. Maybe you're in a manufacturing industry or maybe you're in the music industry, but everyone uses some of the other resources. And it's vital for us to use it in such a way that there's enough for the future generations. But that's the broad meaning of sustainability. But what I have done is sort of like narrowed it down into environmental psychology, where I am studying people's outlook towards climate change. And so I'm kind of like carrying out that research right now for my thesis, where I'm actually interviewing people and asking them about their perceptions and opinions on climate change. Like, do they think it's real? Do they think it's urgent? Do they think we should do something about it? That's where I kind of understand how many people are passive about it, how many people are actually active about it and actually care about the environment and want to do something about it through something as simple as recycling in their houses, or like, just becoming vegan or vegetarian. That itself helps a lot. But yeah, it's all about the herd mentality and being like, if I do it by myself, it's not going to make a difference because I'm doing it alone. And it sadly is true, because the power lies in numbers. So yeah, that's what I'm studying about at the moment, at least.
So you released your 5-track EP, Head Plus Heart.
Yeah.
And I have to inquire about one particular thing in the EP, which is you don't seem to be a fan of capitalization, man. Capital letters, you're like, I don't want capital letters. No uppercase for me. Okay, only small case. And so, yeah, what is your problem with uppercase, dude?
Okay, it's actually a really funny story. I think there was this one time where I was using a WhatsApp web, right, on my laptop. And the whole summer of when I was actually like making music and stuff like that, I was too lazy to like press like caps lock or shift for like the first letter of the word.
Yeah.
Like when I was writing a sentence, and then everything on my laptop just ended up being lowercase. You know? And then I just sort of, thought of that as like just a habit.
I think.
And when I was actually deciding my artist name and the song name and what kind of aesthetic I want to go for, I just kind of went like, okay, like let's just keep the lowercase thing. I don't know. It's true. I did not put a lot of thought into this.
It's like, why aren't you a fan? We're like, no capital letters for me. None. By the way, my favorite songs from your EP are Only Human and Unheard. I love those two. It's really good. So what's the song you're going to be performing today, by the way?
As you mentioned, you liked Only Human and Unheard, so I'm going to be performing a very different rendition of Only Human today. Nice. I've never performed Only Human live before. No, because I was always really confused about how to make this electronically produced song acoustic, how to make it sort of fun to play, yet sort of actually a successful performance to like do live. And very recently I came up with this really odd arrangement which I kind of like, so I kind of want to also see what you think about it. And I'm gonna play that today.
Awesome. I'm excited.
Good. You're damaged. Well, I am
wish, so we're even. You're selfish. Well, so am I, 'cause we're only human. What's bad, what's good? Who cares, we are just wishing to wish for more. Oh, I think we're good. There's no need to pretend like someone you're. There's no need to pretend like someone you're not. It's tragic. We're all so passive that we forget what's happened to all our magic, where it all begins. What's bad, what's good? We're just searching for things that we'll never find. Oh, I think we're good. There's no need to pretend like someone you're. There's no need to pretend like someone you're not.
That was great. Oh my God, it's such a cool version of that song.
Nice.